What's going on YouTube? It's your boy CamATL. Shout out to the DFS squad. Shout out to everybody watching this video right now. Drop a like down below because I already know you're gonna love it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Make sure you comment anything in the comment section and enter your name into that $50 giveaway that I do every single week on this channel. Thank you guys for joining me as always. Yesterday was miraculous. All right, NBA ended up coming a little short, but MLB went absolutely nuts. Got a near takedown in every contest. It was huge. I took down thousands last night in just baseball alone. It was an amazing, amazing night. Baseball was all over the shit. NBA, we'll get right back to it today. It was a hectic day yesterday with Ayton ruled out, and then, Ayton's going to play, and then all this other stuff out there. Like, it was a hectic day of NBA yesterday, and that's how it's going to be here finishing out the year. So we just got to, everybody who joins greenlightdfs.com, stay on top of your game, turn on your Twitter notifications for me because you know I'm on top of changes that can give us the opportunity for a takedown. So you need to be ready because there might be news that comes out 5 minutes before lock. I jump on, make the change and y'all will have 4 minutes to make a change. You know what I mean? I know it's tough and I know it's stressful, but it is game-changing to make these changes with injury news. So just stay ready for it, all right? Greenlightdfs.com. Now, let's go ahead and get straight into this NBA High Five. I am going to do a code word giveaway for you guys today, all right? So at some random point, I'm going to give you a code word. Just like the other videos, I'm going to say code word is and then give it to you. And all you have to do to enter your name into the chance to get free access to greenlightdfs.com tonight is to send me that code word to my DM on Twitter at cam_ATL. All right, that's at cam_ATL. You should be following me on there anyways, but follow me on there. Send me the DM with the code word that I give you throughout this video at some random point, and let's go ahead and get this money today, man. Good luck. All right, so starting off at point guard, look how quick I did that. Russell Westbrook, no James Harden. Westbrook is absolutely locked. As long as James Harden is out, of course, you got Harden out, you got Gordon out, you got Daniel House questionable, like Houston is banged up. So there's a few spots that I really, really like here, but Russell Westbrook, in my opinion, is locked in this situation. All right, plain and simple. With James Harden out, Russell Westbrook just every single time goes in and does his business. So really, really love Westbrook. Really love the matchup against the guards of San Antonio. Love it. All right. I mean, I can't say much more, and there's not much. I don't really have to explain that much. Next up, Markelle Fultz. Now, the reason being for Markelle Fultz is that you have Terrence Ross as out. Okay. So Terrence Ross just returned to the Orlando bubble, but he's going to need to clear his quarantine. Now, here are the big news. Aaron Gordon, doubtful. Evan Fournier, doubtful. Michael Carter-Williams, doubtful. That is going to open up Markelle Fultz to have a day here. All right, so expect Markelle Fultz to have a huge game here. I also love Vooch as well from that game. But, yeah, Markelle Fultz should be an absolute monster on this slate, and I really, really love him. All right, speaking of Markelle Fultz, speaking of Vooch, I'm going to go ahead and put him in too. I mean, the matchup is way too good against Brooklyn, and they're missing way too many people not to go Vooch. It's going to be the Fultz and Vooch show. All right, plain and simple. Like, these two guys are going to just have free reign to be able to do whatever they want to do on this slate. All right, plain and simple. Now, going to one of the big news that we have on this slate is we are not going to have Joel Embiid or Josh Richardson. With that said, Alec Burks is a guy who can put up a ton of points in a pretty short amount of time. All right, this is a guy who is just an absolute beast. All right, Alec Burks at 4'3", with no Joel Embiid. All right, it is a fantastic spot for him. No Richardson. It's just perfect. All right, Tobias Harris is questionable. Al Horford's questionable. I wouldn't be surprised to see him just rest their starters and Alec Burks end up running the show here. All right, so Alec Burks is an amazing play. I really, really love him. Last but not least, I'm going to finish it off with, let's see, who do we want to finish this one off with? All right, last but not least, the last spot that I want to finish off with is a value play. I really, really want some Brooklyn. Do you know what I mean? I really, really want some Brooklyn, but I think that this might be the best option for a value play. Go ahead and leave you plenty of money to be able to do what you want to do. I'm going to go with Cork Moss. Cork Moss is only 3,000. Now, I'm putting him in the high five because he gives you the ability to just do what you want in your lineup, pretty much. You know what I mean? I just read all these guys who are questionable and banged up for Philly. I would not be surprised for them to rest their starters. Rest their big dogs, okay? That could lead to Cork Moss getting a ton of usage here, a ton of minutes. And Cork Moss is a guy at only 3,000 that can easily get you like 25 plus in this situation here. All right, this matchup against Phoenix is great. The opportunity is there. And literally, he's not like you don't have to play him in all your lineups, but I wanted to put him in the high five just to make you guys aware of that value that you have to be able to get these spend up guys, okay? Because on this slate, we've got several really good plays on this. All right, I mean, you've got the Dallas-Portland game that you want exposure to. Luka Doncic's wonderful. Damian Lillard, great play. Porzingis is my favorite play from that game. He's only 8'2". So I love Kristaps Porzingis. So you could even take Cork Moss out and put Porzingis in there. All right, he's center only, but you could put Porzingis at utility. But you get what I'm saying. All right, love Porzingis. DraftKings says he's out, but he's in. Okay, so that's another thing. Let me just remind you guys, don't rely solely on DraftKings. What DraftKings says somebody's eligibility is, do some research and figure it out. Okay, DraftKings is not on top of their game when it comes to that. All right, Porzingis will play. He is probable to play, and he's good to go. All right, and this is a very good game to target. Portland gives up a ton of fantasy points. Dallas gives up fantasy points. This game in general is a game I want my most exposure to. But that's the reason I wanted to have Cork Moss in there for you so you could realize like the opportunity that you have for your lineups today. All right, plain and simple. All right, code word we're going to go with today is Dame Time. All right, Dame Time, because I think Dame is going to drop 50 tonight. Honestly, I'm calling it right now. Dame Time to my Twitter, at @cam_ATL is the code word. I will pick one of you to get free access to greenlightdfs.com today. Thank you guys for joining me as always. That's Russell Westbrook, no Harden. Markelle Fultz with the entire Orlando team out. They're going to probably go grab some strangers off the Orlando sidewalks to come play for them today, and he should ball. Vooch, same situation. Alec Burks, Philly, no Josh Richardson, no Joel Embiid. Probably going to, if I was the coach, I'd rest Harris. I'd rest Horford. Alec Burks is in a great spot. And then Kristaps Porzingis, favorite point per dollar play from this game against Portland later on. And period, that is my favorite game on this slate. All right, grab all the value you need. Get these big spends the right way, and y'all will get easy money today. All right, greenlightdfs.com. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. Drop that like before you head out. Subscribe to the channel before you head out. And I'm out. Peace.